Hello, Paris. Hopefully you're doing well. I believe this question here wants to know the GCF. So you look at 40 and 16 and you figure out what numbers go into 40 and 16. I know 4 goes into both. And 8 goes into both. Does anything else I don't think anything else does. So 40 divided by, let's see, 10 is going to be 4. 10 and 4, no. I don't think 16 goes into 40. No, it doesn't. It's 2.5. Okay, so it looks like 8 goes into both numbers equally. So 8 would be the GCF of the numbers. And then the GCF, the greatest common factor of the W's, would be how many W's can you pull out of each one? What's the most you can pull out of each one? And that's going to be 6 out of each one. So I believe this is what it's asking for is the GCF. If it was asking you to factor it, then you would put parentheses. And when you take the 8 out of 40, divide 40 divided by 8, you get 5. And W to the 11th, if you take 6 out, there will only be 5 left inside. And then 16 divided by 8 is 2. If I take all the W6 out and put it out front from here, I just put the 2. I don't put W6. So the GCF is here. If it said to factor it, oops, then it would be the whole answer there. Sorry about that. This question here, I'm pretty sure you're going to factor. So one way to do that is you look at the last number, okay, the 49, and you need factors of 49 that add up to the middle number, which is negative 14. So factors of 49 are 49 times 1, but that adds up to 50. If I make one negative, or if I make them both negative, it's going to be negative 51. So 49 and 1 are not going to be the right answers. But if I use 7 and 7, now that 7 and 7 add up to 14, but negative 7 and negative 7 add up to negative 14. So that's what I'm going to want to use, is the negative 7 and the negative 7. So I would write my answer as D minus 7. D minus 7. And then you could rewrite it as D minus 7. So I'm writing with the mouse, so it's a little messy, squared. If you were to do this the long method, like I showed in the other video, so this would be the short method. When there's no number out front here, or if there's just a 1 out front, you can look at the 49 and make a chart for the middle number like we just did, and the answer is in the chart. Okay, but if we do it the other way, the factor by grouping way, it also works still. Second. Which said multiply these two together, which gives you 49D squared. And again, I'm writing with my mouse, so it's a little messy. Then you want to take factors of 49D squared that add up to negative 14D. It's going to be similar. It's just going to be negative 7D and negative 7D. And then I'm going to rewrite this original question is D squared, but instead of putting in negative 14D, I'm going to put in negative 7D minus 7D plus 49. And then this, I'm going to factor by grouping like that other video said. Look at the first group and then the second group. The first group I can take out a D, and I'm left with D minus 7 inside. The second group I can take out a negative 7, and I'm left with D minus 7. And then my answer is going to be D minus 7 parentheses, and then what's left behind is the D and the -7. So I write that in the second parentheses, which is the same answer as what we got before. Hopefully this helped you, and hopefully you and your family are doing well. God bless you.